relations.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow, this was. I guess this person is satisfied already. But as we were talking about today, another thought came to my heart. A question somebody asked. She said, "Growing up, I've always known how to fight my way through. I've been this hard, like dogged towards life. So having to be in a relationship with a guy that is like a baby, that is so emotional, you tell me, when I tell you, I just need this, just
So you two, you're expecting the person to be all strong, all hard.
like say, babe,
like
I had a bad day. Say, though you be fine. No, that's not what that's not what I need. Pat my back, say something. So
how do you?
Sometimes I feel like the two people that needs to be in a relationship don't get to find themselves. How do you, as a girl, how do you? I'm concerned with the females right now. How do you? Because I heard somebody saying a man is supposed to be strong. Why are you the emotional one?
He has blood flowing in his vein.
All right, now.
He's a child of God. He has blood. He was born by a woman.
And men are babies. Oh, sorry. That's by the
so that he said that. so that the men don't come after me.
So how do you keep that strong lady, that strong woman that fought through life and be a wife, be the soft?
Okay. It's both ways though. So I'm going to address it from both ends. Okay. Sometimes men that are tough, hard, get entangled or marry a lady that is soft and they're expecting her to be hard. Maybe because they saw their mom or their sisters dogged, and that's why I would say that your upbringing matters a lot. It plays a whole lot in your journey, even in relationships and marriage. So this is just an expo. When you're getting into a relationship with a person or even friendship, you should try to understand their journey, because whatever attitude and whatever you're saying is as a result of that. So if you don't understand it, you might question or get irritated by their behavior. Do you understand? So a young girl that has been starved of love and affection, and she goes into a relationship and all she wants is to be cuddled, to be loved, to be pampered, and all of that. And I'm not talking of the extreme. I'm actually talking at real to be cared for, and she wants PDA. For those that don't know what PDA is, public display of affection. She wants you to hold her hand in public. She wants you to show, your friends.
Tell people that.
That she's the one you love. She wants you to post her pictures. She wants you to give her forehead kisses and all of that. Buy her
people like that exist. Okay, go on.
Yeah, they actually do. You see, so they do, and you on the other hand, you're feeling we have to be tall. We have to
face life. Yeah, we have to face life.
That's some girl you married. Or that's some girl you date.
Yeah.
Give attention to her emotional needs. That's how she wants to be loved. So,
wow.
I know that you're tough. I know that that's how you grew up. That's what you saw, and maybe you didn't have a choice. You didn't have an example, of a soft woman. I'm really, really sorry. We apologize for that experience, but please find a way in your heart to love her. Find a way in your heart to make adjustment for her. Find a way. You must find a way if you love the person, because you were not trained the same way. The fact that you saw yourself through school and all of that, there was no. You did some persons, because maybe there was no father figure and all of that. So you definitely see those lapses.
That's true.
When they get associated, or when they are in a social environment, whether relationship, whether school, you will see it. You see that lapses. So such persons, if you love them, be patient with them. And back to the question the first person asked, understand their love language, as we say it, and reciprocate. Love them like that while they are healing. I'm not saying whether it is, don't take it to the extreme. I say this is no. This is not you. So while you are healing, while you are making the adjustment, the other person on the other end is also, meeting that emotional need. So we complement each other. It's not a battlefield.
That's
So
right, mom.
we complement, whether marriage, whether relationship. You're supposed to,
Help
yes, you're supposed to help. You're supposed to amplify this
this
person's
person.
strength,
Wow.
and help their weaknesses and all that. So if that is your case, I'm talking to that person now.
Yes, mom.
I feel that you should what was the thought now?
Losing up
Yes, you should loosen up and love the person,
the way the person
the
is.
way they are, meet that emotional needs and help them.
All right, mom. Thank you so
Okay.
much. One last question.
Okay.
Okay, it says okay.
Sorry, can you repeat the last one?
This
Yes, the
this
one I
last
just
question.
tackled. Yes, there's something I think I
Okay,
omitted.
that you grew up this hard, dogged
Okay.
person,
Okay.
but the person you are with is this baby, is this
Okay.
wants to be pampered, wants to be loved.
Okay.
How do I? I'm not used to that kind of thing. He's saying I had a bad day.
Okay.
What do I? Okay, how do I?
Okay. Okay. For the person that is strong,
Yes,
that softness of your partner, it will also help you. You think that they are being weak. You think
okay,
that they are too maybe vulnerable or fragile, but
yes,
that will
that's
help. It's a blend.
okay.
So where you're tough and you're not being reasonable
Reason.
sometimes, and you're just being hit the nail on the head. The person is telling you, take a second look.
Wow,
So like
wow,
I said, you can actually complement. You can actually blend.
blend.
So the other person, on the other hand, that is soft and all,
Yeah,
you also can blend into that
into that
person. And the places where you need that hardness or toughness.
toughness
That blend will come in.
comes
Yes. So you are not all weak. You are not
or
all emotional.
yeah,
Yes. So you can have that
blend.
blend. That's another beautiful thing that can happen.
Wow. So my one last question. So I think someone said that she, over the years, has invested in people, showed love, not people now, guys. She has paid bills. She has carried her savings, bought
Oh
boxers,
wow.
bought
You are so nice.
bought shoes, did a lot, and was cheated on. She was when those guys became something. Some of them told her that you're not my class
Yeah.
anymore. Those kind of things, and she was hurt. She was pained, and she told herself that she's not going to be a fool in quotes. She's not going to pour her life into any guy. She's not going to give herself. Any guy that comes to her, she's going to sap from that person. You have to be the one giving.
Okay.
She has to be at the receiving end. She's not going to give her life to anybody. Gold digger in quotes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry for the experience and the things you had to go through. I know it's a very painful experience. I can just imagine, you
yeah.
know, giving your all, loving people, making the sacrifices, and at the end of the day, um, being hurt by those same person. Um, your consolation is Jesus, because Jesus too went through all of that. You know, a scripture will say that when Satan come, I'm paraphrasing now,
Yeah.
that he found nothing in
Nothing in
him.
him.
So he never committed any sin.
Anything.
He never told a lie. He never stole. He never fornicated and all of that. So he was pure. He was perfect at heart.
Yes, ma'am.
But the people still came.
Yeah.
The same people that
He
I'm sure
loved.
the people that ate from that 5 loaves and 2 fishes, some of them came. So some
Spat
of
on
them,
him.
yes, spat on him and did all that they did to him. In fact, such that they knew that this man did nothing,
Yeah.
but they still were shouting, "Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him!" Yes, maybe it was his destiny to die, but it didn't stop the fact that the heart of
Yeah.
men were still wicked
Wicked
towards
towards
him.
him.
So um, Christ is your consolation. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that that's why it's happening to you. I'm saying that also look at what he went through and he still
He
forgave.
still
He still
forgive.
died for those same
Yes,
persons.
ma'am.
I'm not saying die. I'm saying that forgive and let
Yeah.
it go. You don't heal. You don't heal by hurting others. You don't heal by
Okay.
hurting others.
Okay.
If all you want to do is revenge journey, the only thing you are doing to
Yeah.
yourself is you keep getting hurt. If at the beginning, when that first when that experience happened to
Happen.
you, the injury or the hurt was an inches deep,
Yes,
by
ma'am.
the time you you go on the pursuit of revenge. You keep revenging others just so to satisfy your soul.
Yes,
What keeps happening to you is that the injury becomes it goes deeper. It goes deeper. So no one ever heals from hurting others. No one. No one ever
heals
is
from
from
hurting
hurting
others.
others. You cannot. You think you do, but check.
Wow.
What is happening to you is that
Wow. This
you're
is
tampering
deliverance,
with your
right?
soul. You tampering with your soul. You. If you were
Wow.
normal before, you turn into a monster. Why?